Today we're at Regent Hills, part of Verrado Master Plan community in the West Valley of Phoenix, Arizona. Residents here enjoy an exceptional lifestyle, complete with exclusive amenities such as a clubhouse, beach entry pool, play zone, fire pits, and outdoor grilling and dining. This private gated community is 7 minutes from downtown Main Street in Verrado and just a few minutes from the 303 and I-10. And all these amenities, in addition to that, you're gonna have two 18-hole championship golf courses designed by Tom Lehman right here in Verrado. And if that's not enough for you, we have 70 community parks and 21 miles of biking and hiking trails. We're going to be taking a look at two brand new subdivisions here in Verrado, one by Pulte, one by David Weekley. Let's get into these homes. All right, we just stepped into the verbena. This is 1,567 square feet, 2-bedroom with a den, 2-bathroom, and a 2-car garage. Check it out. Right over here, you have your 2nd bathroom. And they're showing this with an option of a walk-in shower. And also, I would believe you got a tub shower combo on this. Into our first guest bedroom and our only guest bedroom. Nice and bright. And what I want you to do is go take a look outside of this window to see actually where you're situated in this community. It is spectacular. I love it. You're right here in the base of the mountains. They're just right in your backyard. And I don't know about you, but looking for views is one of these things that I really value. Another thing that I want to point out is when we're looking at these smaller homes, I definitely want to show you all the storage space here. There may not be very much, there may be ample storage space, but when we're going through the smaller homes, I want to go ahead and show you all the storage spaces. And right around the corner, here we are in our office, bonus den space. And you're going to have 10-foot ceilings throughout this home. And I love the finishes here. And here we are in our laundry space. You have your washer dryer and a full bank, or nearly full bank, of 42-inch cabinets up above. And here you have your smart home hub. And then right away, here we are in our main living space. Beautiful and bright. And check out this extra long dining room space over here. We'll head on over there after we look in the kitchen. You have a beautiful kitchen space here. And what I'm noticing here is that it seems that we have a new line of appliances. KitchenAid got a bit of a different finish and I really like it. And we'll step over here and check out the pantry space. Not bad. Not bad for 2 or 3 people in the home. Check out this beautiful textured tile here. Very elegant finish. And I do like the look of this microwave here. It does have an integrated fan, but overall I think it looks very nice. And you can reach these cabinets way up here, so that's good. And here's a drop-in range. Very nice. Come on over here to the dining room. This dining room definitely feels elongated, and the reason for that is they've added a 2-foot extension on the home, and you're going to know why once we head into the master bedroom. But this is a very elegant space. Plenty of room for entertaining for holidays or just a get-together with your neighbors for a nice bite to eat on the weekend. Now let's go check out the master bedroom. And here is why they like to add the extra 2 feet onto this particular floor plan, is because it gives you a really spacious master bedroom. And moving on, let's go check out the master bath. Dual vanity, again with the solid surface countertop. And you have a walk-in shower here as well. It's not one of the super showers, but definitely super roomy. I like the feel. And here you go with another great storage space. So this is going to be an extra deep linen closet for you. And here we go on into the main closet. Very nice size considering it's a 1,500 square foot home. I think it's had a lot of thought put into it as far as design goes, and it's a very nice size. Now let's go out in the backyard and check out what a 45-foot wide lot feels like. One thing that's interesting about this patio is that it is on the side of the house rather than tucked in the back of the home. So it's a little bit more narrow space, but it's nice and long. And it is integrated under the roof, so you're gonna have some nice coverage here when you're sitting here rather than having just a kind of a lean-to roof. And here we are into our backyard. It's simple. There's pretty much room for any kind of entertaining needs that you have back here, and let's take advantage of what's out our back door. I'm a big view person, and this has definitely got the views. Verrado has been around for over 20 years, and this is one of the top master plan communities in the Phoenix area. You got a terrific Main Street area here, which gives off more of a vintage town vibe. As you're touring through the community, you kind of get transplanted into a quiet, relaxed, small town feel. You got quick access to the I-10, which is 3 miles from this community. You're also about 30 miles from Sky Harbor via I-10, and if you need to get out of town quickly, this is a great spot to be in. There's plenty of local services here for you to enjoy, from Pilates to wine, coffee shops, salons, and local restaurants. So if all of this sounds appealing, you got to get in touch with us and we can get you started on your new home journey. Buying a home can be overwhelming, but you don't have to figure all of that out alone. Get in touch with us. We're happy to chat. Regent Hills is a gated community, and in addition to all the amenities that Verrado offers its residents, you'll have an exclusive clubhouse with a beach entry pool, play zones, fire pits, outdoor grilling, and dining areas. We're here in front of the Haskell model. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,916 square foot home. And before we go in, just take a peek. Right down below, you will have views of Cardinal Stadium and city views and lights at night. So that's pretty spectacular. Let's head on in. All right, here we are, and I'm going to tell you right now that this model is my favorite Pulte model. This has got some really fantastic features that you are going to be really surprised to find in a 2,000 square foot home. Check it out. Here you have a bedroom off the front of the home. I just think these interior finishes are spectacular in this home. They do a really great job. Maybe you don't want to have every single feature that this home offers, but for a do-it-yourself painter, some of these simple things, you can have this beautiful, beautiful finishes in these homes. Is that absolutely the most spectacular tile job? I love the texture matched with more simple subway. It's just gorgeous. Okay, as fantastic as the bathroom is, I gotta point out one thing. It's 2026, and I don't like seeing these low vanities, but on the other hand, if you have little ones, might be for the best for them. Let's head across the hallway and see what we have here. So this is gonna be your entryway into the garage, and it is locked. We always try to show you, but they are locked. Here would be what I'm gonna call a coat closet, but again, I cannot get into that. They've got that set up as a computer space. And here you have a beautiful laundry area with the bonus of having a sink. Otherwise, it would probably just be a cabinet. And then you're stepping right into your main living space, which is, by the way, very linear looking, actually. Love these finishes. They are absolutely beautiful. You have a really light neutral palette, so we are seeing them integrate some different colors into these homes. Let's go check out the pantry. I think you're going to find that it's much like the last home we visited. And one thing I will say about this model is it might be lacking just a bit in the cabinetry that you have in the kitchen. Something I'd like to work with though anyway, because it is absolutely beautiful. But that may be a factor for you when buying this house. And here we are in the dining room space as well as your main living area. Not a bad size. Just showing this at about a 7-foot table right here. And it just looks very nice as far as being elegant, and you have a good sized sectional here as well. Seating for quite a number of people. And then we'll head on into the master bedroom. Very good size here. One single window out the back with your beautiful views. Plenty of room for all your furniture. And here we go into the main bathroom. You got a good sized shower here. To the right of the shower, we have the dual vanity. And then over here is closets. And you might be thinking, oh, is that too small of a closet for this home? But if you continue, you're gonna find a surprise. Closet number 2. 2 closets in this master, very nice. We are going to take you in a different path, kind of circled throughout this home. So let's go finish off the interior space, and we've got to show you this really amazing extra suites. Here you have bathroom number 2. Dual vanity here as well, and your tub shower combo. And here you are in an additional entertainment space for the kids. I would say that this home is geared more towards kids. You have one bedroom over here on the left, light and bright. And then over here on the right, you have an additional bedroom. And this one's going to have a walk-in closet for you. Now let's go look at that backyard footprint. Here we are underneath another great patio space, but let's go out here and take a look. Since this home is approximately 25% larger than the first model that we showed you, you're going to see a loss of space here in the backyard. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Get more square footage in the home, a little bit less space in the backyard, but overall, it's still a great entertaining space. The home prices being what they are, it makes this particular subdivision a pretty darn good value. Let's head on over to David Weekley Homes. Let's compare what they have to offer versus these homes here at Pulte. We're in front of the David Weekley Montura floor plan. This is going to be 2,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. And check out this beautiful elevation. These are modern elevations here, and they're showing it with pretty much all the bells and whistles. They're showing this home with a glass tinted garage door, which is definitely not the norm in most of our communities, as well as a beautiful iron front door. Let's head inside. And right away, you see this beautiful entryway. You have an open den space. This could also be a second entertainment space as well. And right off the front of the home, we have an ensuite bedroom for your guests. Very nice finishes in this home. You can expect that with the David Weekley Homes. Let's head on out, back into the main hallway. And And over here to the right, we're gonna have our powder bath. This is great for guests. And you have this basically rotunda space here, but we have 2 additional bedrooms and an additional bathroom right here as well. And here we have a single vanity as well as a tub shower combination. And bedroom number 3 has a standard size closet. And bedroom number 4 right here. And this one has a walk-in closet for you. And here we are back in the main hallway. Here's what I was talking about, that rotunda space. Very beautiful and expansive, and it just gives a unique luxury finish to the home. And a gorgeous living space. Very nice size. You have a bit of a different island setup here, not a squared up shape, let's say. Very nice size kitchen here with floor to ceiling cabinets here, as well as your GE monogram appliance package shown here. Top of the line. All right, we're gonna head off this way and we have our garage entry, but right away, here's your pantry space off the kitchen. And you got a drop zone over here. And a very nice laundry space here. Cabinetry and folding space, as well as a wet sink here in case you want to soak some dirty shoes. And over here on the right, you're going to have a coat closet, which makes sense because you're coming off the garage and you can hang up your coats here, or your, maybe not your coats because the weather's so great, but anything you need right here. Plenty of countertop space throughout. And this beautiful 42-inch built-in refrigerator. Not seeing so many of these days, and it's really a feature that I love having in these homes. Another thing I love about these floor plans is truly how bright and airy and open they are with these gorgeous windows. Now let's go take a look at the master bedroom. And of course, this is a grand space. You see vaulted ceilings in the space, which is just particular to this room, of course, but it makes it feel very, very opulent. And coming in here, you have your dual vanity as well as a very nice walk-in shower. And of course, with all the bells and whistles, you have your lighting underneath the cabinets. And this is a zero entry shower. So it's very convenient to come in and out of that shower and not have to step over a curb. And here is your closet, kind of divided. But it's very nice. Now, we absolutely cannot leave this model without checking out the backyard because it is spectacular. Now, I don't always show you these spaces because it's not very often that they're as impressive as this one is, because you've got a lot going on here and it is incredible. Check out your views from this lot. And not just your views, but this absolutely gorgeous pool here with your Baja shelf. And I can speak personally to this. It's great to sit in your pool and get your feet wet and maybe read or have a beverage. And check out your gorgeous views. This is just absolutely incredible. This is what adds value to a home. These beautiful outdoor spaces, yes, they can be costly, but this is incredible, and that's exactly why we live here in Phoenix. It's for these reasons. And who wouldn't want to look at this beautiful city view every night, whether you're inside your house or outside your house? All right, we have one more model to show you. Let's go. Now we're going to take you in the Pompano. This is 3,624 square feet, 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 3-car garage with additional storage. And again, another gorgeous elevation. And I think we're going to have an extra special surprise right through this walkway. Here you are with a little front of the home patio. We may get lost in this home because it is huge and beautiful. So let's get lost together. Let's head over to the left to get started. Right away, straight through the hallway, you have your powder bathroom. And here is your laundry room space, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. And here we are with bedroom number 2. These are all going to be en suites, which is something you don't see as frequently these days. But this is an opulent home, and it is incredible. So you can expect all those extra bells and whistles that come along with this style of home. We're going to continue down the hallway on the right. Another bedroom suite here as well. So this is great space for kids. They can have their own separate rooms and their own separate bathrooms. And here you have a closet over here on this side. And let's continue on to this next suite, although this one's going to be a bit different. This is a really great next gen suite. You could also call it a casita, but it's a joint to the home. But this thing is incredible. So you have your king size bed here, and there is additional seating space, although it's not huge, but definitely it would be something if you had folks coming in for a long stay, want to come and enjoy the lifestyle with you. Here is a beautiful spot for them to be in and kind of make it their own when they're here. And check out these floor to ceiling windows. What an exciting view out of these windows. And then continuing on over here, you have your bathroom suite. Gorgeous. Now that we're back to the front entryway, here we are in the main living space. This is incredible. These are 10-foot multi-panel sliders here. And a beautiful entertainment wall. Check out this dining room space. It's huge. You easily have seating for, obviously they're showing 8 here, but truly expandable. And check out this island because it is incredibly large. This kitchen has flat panel cabinets, and these are two-tone. And we have the gold finishes going on in here. You gotta let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you like the gold finishes? And of course we have a professional wolf range here. This is pretty much the top of the line. And here's something you don't see too often, which I wish I had, the ice maker right there. Wonderful. And if this isn't enough, we got to keep going because you have a butler's pantry right here. This is incredible. I don't know what I would do with all of this storage. David Weekley loves to do some of these extra pantries in these larger homes. It's just incredible how nice they are, and it gives you an extra space to prep and keep food, as well as having maybe a coffee bar. Let's go around the corner. And here's going to be your entryway. And of course, if you need a chilled wine fridge, here it is for you. You have your drop zone basically right here. Great place to charge your phone, lay your books down, hang a backpack if you need. And you're going to want to check this one out too. This is incredible. Now, I don't know where you're going to park your cars if you were to make this space the same as it is shown here. But boy, I think there's going to be some golf lovers that would think this is incredible. Practice your shots before you head on over to the Tom Lehman designed 2 18-hole championship golf courses right here in Verrado. And let's go check out this Rheem tankless hot water heater. It is an extra large capacity due to the size of the home. It's interesting, I haven't seen one quite that large. And here we are back into the kitchen space. We need to go check out one more room. And here's an additional entertaining space or a den, something like that. You're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do with all of this space here in the house. It's incredible. Let's go ahead and see the main suite here. Can I just say, wow, this is incredible. Again, you have vaulted ceilings in this room. Very large, spacious main suite. And over here into the master bath, you have 2 very nice size split vanities, and as well as you have a freestanding tub in front of your walk-in shower here. And over here, we're gonna have closet number 1. Very nice size. And over here, we're gonna check out closet number 2. This is kind of a similar setup to the last home that we saw. And of course, the bonus that we will see once again is how this laundry space connects directly to the main closet here. So it's very convenient for you to take your clothes, wash them, bring them right back in here, hang them up, makes it quick and simple. And we absolutely cannot leave this house without going into the backyard because it's a lot. And here you have a raised hot tub and a pool as well. This is an incredible entertaining space. And the reason these yards feel so big is because these are 80-foot wide lots here. Generally speaking, that's going to be the width on the lot. Oh, this is just incredible. I'm ready to jump in this pool right now, Jordan. How about yourself?
Let's do it.
Okay. And let's not forget, the views out here are incredible. Everywhere you turn, it's just something spectacular to see. Okay, let's head on in and we'll talk a little bit about the pricing. I need to give you some pricing information for the Pulte Homes. These homes start at $535,000 and go right on up to about $700,000 depending on the floor plan that you choose. And the HOA dues inside the Pulte community are going to be $189 a month. And right now, with Pulte being one of the largest national builders, they can really offer you some fantastic incentives, particularly if you can close a home by October 2026. These rates are going to be locked in for you at 4.99%. And they're offering some really terrific incentives for you if you close before October. $30,000 towards incentives and an additional 3% on closing costs. And if you use Pulte Mortgage, there's some additional incentive there for you. So That's going to be a really great rate being offered right now. And now moving on to the David Weekley pricing, you have 2 series of homes here. The first David Weekley model that we showed you is the Overlook series, and those are 65-foot wide lots. And the pricing for those homes start right at around $789,000. And in model 4 that we just showed you, this is called Alta at Regent Hills. These are their 80-foot wide products. And the pricing for this series of homes starts at $939,000 and goes on up slightly over $1 million. But all in all, I would say that for these homes, that is quite a value. So these builders are offering some really fantastic incentives right now. So you gotta get in touch with us. Don't be shy. Call, text, email, and let's get you started looking at purchasing that next home. We can also do a Zoom call. The link for that is in the description box below. Get it set up and we can get together and chat. So if you enjoyed this video, check this one out right here. We'll see you next time. What's going on in there?
A lot.
Really? I didn't peek in here. A lot. Woo!